with Sendog, Cypress Hill. So, how are you doing today?
Very good, very good. Glad to be here with you guys and sharing a moment and being able to talk with you guys. So I'm feeling, I'm feeling really good about being in Chicago right now,
Good, good. How's the Unity tour going so far with 311 and G-Love?
It's going really well. That tour, with 311, we jammed with them, back in the days.
Yeah.
I mean, even before then, in the 90s and stuff, we went on tour with them guys, and we haven't been with each other in a long time. But I saw one of the guys down in Costa Rica a few months ago, and he approached me with the idea, and I was like, we'd be into it, So it's always good to get out and give fans a show that they can feel like they got their money's worth.
Right.
It makes your job kind of feel complete when you know that, nobody's getting gypped and everybody's happy,
Right. It's like a really good variety of music that you got there, but it also has like some really good similarities. Like you both have like the hip hop, and then you have 311 with their little funky stuff.
Yeah.
G-Love with they got their reggae.
Yeah.
I don't know, for the tour, what is your favorite place to tour thus far? I know you guys have toured like millions of places.
Yeah, there's this little island off the coast of Spain called Ibiza, and it's one of the coolest places I've ever been to. It's called Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Yeah, but they say Ibiza because that's how they talk.
Okay.
So, but it's really cool over there. We were the first hip hop band to ever play there last year because it's normally set up for like it's a DJ thing. Like David Guetta and those guys go down there and spin every summer and make tons of cash and whatnot. And we were the first non DJ band, like hip hop group to go over there, sell a place out and slam it. So it was kind of like groundbreaking. But I mean, overall, I think I like the United States the most. The language is easy to understand, of course.
Yes.
And you can always find a good steak no matter what town you're in. And it's it's important to with us guys, we travel so much around the world that sometimes you kind of neglect certain areas because other areas are offering you so much more. So it feels really good to be on tour in the United States again. And we were on tour last summer. I think this is like the third summer in a row that we get to do United States, so we're happy about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So do you guys have any new projects going on right now?
Well, right now, this tour will be the last for the year.
Okay.
And then as soon as this tour's done, we go into the studio with DJ Muggs and start working on the new album. And hopefully that'll be ready by, December, January, it'll be done. Yeah.
If you could meet any person in history, who would it be and why?
Like alive or dead?
Yes, alive or dead.
Well, there would be two of them.
Okay.
One would be Jesus.
Nice.
And the other would be Jimi Hendrix.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is your creative process like?
Well, I have different creative process depending on how I'm feeling that day. Like I could be at home and come up with an idea for a song and just write it by myself without any music or whatever. Or I could go to the studio and have Muggs put some beats on and then just start writing some stuff down, whatever. Or I could just get together with like one of my rock band projects or whatever and just go in there and start jamming out and whatever comes up comes up. But I think the best way is to be in the studio with already prepared music and tracks to go ahead and start writing to. And a little bit of weed and some good wine, and we've got a creative process going.
What is your favorite method of smoking? I guess
I'm an old schooler. I'm a joint guy.
Hell yeah.
Like Cheech and Chong smoke the big monster joint. Yeah. Yeah, simple and plain. Just let me roll a joint and I'm straight. Yeah.
What is one of your main inspirations nowadays and in the past when you guys first started?
Well, when we started, it was just a desire to be recognized because we felt that we were good, and
show that now.
Yeah, in LA, at that time it was all about gangster rap,
right.
Compton and all that stuff, and that's all everybody wanted to sign. So we came with a different attitude because our neighborhood was different than like the black neighborhoods, you know what I mean? And we spoke differently and dressed differently and hung out differently. So when we approached labels with it, they were like, well, we could kind of sense that you guys are kind of crazy, but it kind of sounds weird. One guy with a high nasal pitch and me going, huh, kill him, man. So they were like, they didn't know what to think about it, but it took someone that was, like had that daring to be like, I think this is cool and I'm gonna sign that. And that was my man Joe the Butcher Nicolo out of Philadelphia. Once he heard it, he understood it right away, and he went out of his way to make sure that we signed with them. But it was kind of hard at first because people were like, well, we heard that one of you guys is bilingual. There's no bilingual rap in here. We didn't want to hit people over the head with the fact that we're Latinos. We wanted to get accepted for being a hip-hop crew first and foremost, and then whatever our makeup, our race makeup is, that's secondary. But it was hard at first because people always think that they know what it's going to be the next big thing, and no one ever knows what the next big thing is.
Well, like speaking of Latinos, do you feel that having the two bilingual in your lyrics and in the culture, the audience, and everyone, that you have a greater fan base, that you're able to reach out to a bigger fan base? You feel that?
Yeah, definitely. Not just because of the fact that we could rap in a couple different languages and slangs, but to the fact that around the world, and I think so much more in other countries other than America, people are into talking Spanish. You know what I mean? Like in England, people will know their language, they'll know German and they'll know Spanish, and it's one of those languages that is very popular now. And being able to rhyme like that, it gave us some kind of intrigue that people were like, oh, these guys ain't just whatever, they're Spanish too, and it opened the doors up for a wider audience. It made it possible for us guys to go down to Costa Rica and Mexico City and stuff like that and be able to slam. Yeah, and then I could do my interviews in Spanish too, so that's.
¿Quieres hacer la entrevista en español?
A ver qué, yo no tengo miedo.
Reach out to Spanish chill. All right, final question. There has been talk, and I think even. Do you think that my boss, DOUGHBOY here, it looks like Be Real? Come on, it's related.
You want me to be real? You want me to be nice?
Be real. Both. Be real, be nice.
No, he doesn't. Not to me.
I'm Cuban too, right?
Oh, really? Oh, now you do.
Yeah. I even have the original red disc. I swear to God, the original Cypress Hill.
Right on.
I've been a fan for so many years. It's ridiculous.
It's cool.
I'm even a lucky man to be standing here with y'all. A lot of people are gonna hate me after this one. So.
Right on, cool.
Peace.
Well, peace, brother. I just want to definitely give a shout out to all the fans in Chicago for, the so many years of love and support that, means a lot to us, and that's why we keep coming back and we're inspired, to continue to entertain because it's just fans like the ones that we have here have really made it possible for us to live our dreams. So I just want to say thank you for that, and we definitely love Chi-Town. You know what I mean? Go White Sox.
Hell yeah.
And I'm watching, and it's definitely a really cool thing anytime we get to come over here and and entertain.
For sure. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for the great interview too. You're very awesome. Right on.
Yo, what's up? It's DJ BB Famous, kicking it with my man Ambidextrous. You on
DOUGHBOY Television. DOUGHBOY Television.
DOUGHBOY Television.
DOUGHBOY Television right now.